problems and achieve financial independence. Daniel spent hours researching gaps in the market. He identified an opportunity, a delivery app for small businesses struggling with logistics. He pitched the idea to family and friends, hoping to raise some capital. They were skeptical, but a few agreed to support him financially. Daniel registered the company as SpeedSure Logistics and rented a small office space in Lagos. It felt like the start of something great. The app launched after months of development. Daniel's friends congratulated him, but the real challenge was getting users. Despite the hype, downloads were minimal. Daniel wondered if people even needed the service he had built. Daniel reworked the app's value proposition, focusing on small businesses. He ran online ads, but engagement was still low. To gain traction, Daniel partnered with restaurants and small retail shops. Orders started coming in. Finally, a glimmer of hope. He hired a few delivery riders, paying them on commission. They were excited, but Daniel knew he needed more orders to keep them motivated. As word spread, Daniel's phone buzzed constantly with notifications. It felt like the business was picking up momentum. Suddenly, new challenges emerged. Late deliveries, riders quitting, and customers complaining. Daniel felt overwhelmed. With so much revenue going toward operations, Daniel found it hard to pay himself or save. The cash flow gap was becoming a serious issue. Daniel reached out to investors, hoping to raise funds for expansion and stability. But the pitch meetings didn't go as planned. Investor after investor declined to fund him. "Your business model isn't scalable," they said. Daniel felt the sting of rejection. Daniel scaled back his ambitions and reduced expenses, hoping to keep the business alive without external funding. The riders went on strike over unpaid commissions, leaving Daniel to handle deliveries himself. Without reliable riders, customer complaints soared. Businesses began dropping SpeedSure from their delivery options. Suppliers demanded payment, and Daniel had no way to meet his obligations. Debt collectors began calling. Unable to afford rent, Daniel closed the office and ran the business from his one-bedroom apartment. The stress became too much, and Daniel had a breakdown. He questioned whether entrepreneurship was worth it. With the encouragement of close friends, Daniel decided not to give up. He sought out mentors for advice. Daniel reflected on his mistakes: overexpansion, poor cash flow management, and lack of contingency plans. Daniel reworked the app to focus only on same-day deliveries for essential goods. This smaller niche had fewer competitors. He relaunched the business with fewer riders, focusing on quality service instead of volume. He launched a creative social media campaign to reintroduce SpeedSure. The response was encouraging. Daniel personally reached out to past customers, apologizing for the previous service failures and offering free delivery on their first order with the new SpeedSure. The new focus on essentials and same-day delivery struck a chord. Customers left positive reviews, encouraging others to try SpeedSure. Daniel launched a referral program. Every customer who referred someone received free delivery credits. Orders started increasing steadily. Local bloggers highlighted Daniel's comeback story, calling it an example of perseverance. His story gained visibility, attracting more users to his app. This time, Daniel tracked cash flow closely. He allocated savings for emergencies and ensured all payments, especially to riders, were timely. To avoid past mistakes, Daniel hired a part-time accountant to manage the books. Having proper financial records made everything smoother. Daniel secured a contract with several pharmacies to deliver medicines quickly. These partnerships brought in steady business. He tracked delivery times, customer satisfaction, and rider performance using detailed metrics. Improvements became easier to spot and address. Daniel promoted 2 loyal riders to supervisory roles, giving them incentives to stay committed. This built loyalty within the team. When SpeedSure completed 500 successful deliveries, Daniel threw a small celebration for the team. He believed in acknowledging every win. Daniel sponsored local events, donating free delivery services to schools and community drives. People appreciated his involvement. When a motorcycle broke down during a critical delivery, Daniel personally completed the delivery by car to maintain trust. He began organizing weekly training sessions for riders, focusing on customer service, punctuality, and safety. Daniel cautiously added more riders and expanded to neighboring towns. He avoided rapid growth to keep the business sustainable. To simplify transactions, Daniel partnered with a payment provider, making cashless payments easier for customers and riders. Daniel invested in an upgraded version of the app, featuring better tracking and a user-friendly interface. Customers responded positively. Daniel's perseverance paid off when he won a government grant for small businesses. He reinvested it into marketing and new equipment. Daniel introduced a subscription service for regular customers, offering free deliveries and perks for a monthly fee. Competitors emerged, but Daniel focused on what made SpeedSure unique: personalized service and community connection. After months of hard work, Daniel took a break to recharge. He realized that mental health was just as important as business success. He learned to delegate tasks, trusting his team to handle operations while he focused on strategy. Daniel partnered with food delivery services to expand his reach, offering delivery solutions for groceries and meals. Daniel introduced surveys and loyalty rewards, continuously improving services based on customer feedback. When fuel prices soared, Daniel implemented delivery zones and optimized routes to minimize costs. Daniel began mentoring young entrepreneurs, sharing his experiences to help them avoid the mistakes he once made. He created an internship program to give young people practical experience in logistics and tech operations. Daniel set aside part of the revenue into a contingency fund, preparing the business for unforeseen challenges. After months of hard work, SpeedSure finally broke even. For the first time, the business was profitable. With his systems in place, Daniel expanded operations to other states, carefully replicating the success model. Daniel started focusing on building a lasting brand, known not just for delivery, but for innovation and community impact. He hosted a party to celebrate the team's hard work and dedication. Everyone felt part of something bigger than themselves. When a pandemic hit, Daniel pivoted to delivering essential goods only, keeping the business afloat while helping the community. Daniel was recognized nationally for his resilience and community impact. News outlets praised his inspiring journey. Looking back, Daniel realized that every setback was part of his growth. The struggles had shaped him into a better leader. At a business summit, Daniel told his story: "The road to success isn't smooth, but if you learn, adapt, and keep going, you'll get there." The audience erupted in applause. Key financial lessons from Daniel's story: poor cash flow management can cripple a business. Daniel learned to track expenses carefully and maintain a healthy cash reserve. Overexpansion without solid foundations can backfire. Daniel's pivot to a lean model helped him rebuild sustainably. Setting aside an emergency fund saved the business during future challenges. Personalized service and quick problem-solving strengthened trust and drove repeat business. Collaborating with other businesses created new revenue streams and expanded his reach. Trusting his team allowed Daniel to focus on strategy and growth. Monitoring performance helped him pivot when necessary and avoid mistakes from the past. Daniel's mistakes became lessons that shaped his eventual success. Managing burnout ensured Daniel stayed focused and resilient. Setbacks are inevitable, but persistence and adaptability lead to long-term success. Thanks for watching. Kindly share this video and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more.